There's a growing body of research showing that if you're trying to learn a new skill, then a post-practice workout might be in order. Whether you want to learn the guitar or you're trying to get good at swing dancing, today I've got a tip for how you can learn skills faster with a 15-minute workout.
I seriously wonder if this applies for video games too.
Oh, I bet it does.
Because you got to use your thumbs. That's a motor skill.
Yeah, I mean, any excuse to do a workout, you know?
Any excuse to play video games is more like it.
This research comes from Mark Roig. He's an assistant professor at the School of Physical and Occupational Therapy at McGill University in Canada. And he's done a lot of research into when and how hard you should exercise to boost your learning. In his newest study, he looked into what's going on in the brains of people who perform a post-practice workout. For the study, 25 participants performed a computer tracking task that involved using a joystick to keep a cursor inside of a moving target on the screen. Sounds like a video game to me. The joystick was a dynamometer, which means it works by measuring how much you squeeze the grip of your hand instead of measuring which direction you tilt it. Half the participants did 15 minutes of high-intensity interval training on a stationary bike, while the other half just hung out. Then, participants came back to try that computer task 8 hours later, and again 24 hours later. While all of this was going on, the participants wore electroencephalography, or EEG sensors, and electromyography, or EMG sensors. Those sensors measured their brain and muscle activity. And when they combed through the data, researchers found that those who had exercised were better at performing the tracking task 24 hours later, and they had quieter, more efficient brain activity during the task than those who hadn't exercised. They believed this was because exercise had made the connections between and within the two brain hemispheres more efficient overall. One of the senior authors on the paper said, quote, "What this means, in concrete terms, is that exercise may help free up part of your brain to do other things," unquote. And by the way, there wasn't much of a difference in performance between the two groups after 8 hours. The exercisers performed significantly better only after they'd gotten a good night's sleep 24 hours later. This suggests that sleep can interact with exercise to optimize the consolidation of motor memories. The takeaway is clear. If you're learning a new skill, make sure to include exercise as a fundamental part of your practice session. Hit the gym, ride your bike, or go for a run after you learn something new. And of course, get a good night's sleep, and you may learn it faster than you'd ever believe you could.
I'm going to be unstoppable in Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Well, you have to work out first.
Don't I have to work out after?
Yes.
Yeah.
Clearly, I haven't worked out after learning this.
That's fine.